Hey folks, Fernando doing another video for More Survivalists. In this case, analyzing a shooting from the Denver police in Colorado where, well, yeah, their images are a little bit, graphic. If you're offended or sensitive to this type of thing, keep that in mind. Having said that, let's get to it. So we have this officer that found he's at a 7-Eleven and he finds a Jeep that they were looking for, a Jeep of this color. So he approaches them carefully enough and, safety, put your hands behind your back. And there's a female there in the vehicle. You see there seated, there's a female there. He checks it, he starts rumbling, nonsense.
What's in your pocket? Interlace your fingers for me. Huh? I'll let you know in just a second, okay? Yeah, I understand. Hey, stay in the car.
Stay in the car.
Stay in the car.
Stay in the car.
Hey, grab her.
She doesn't stay in the car. She starts running. Boom, boom, boom. There he goes. Oh, shit. Shoots, goes back, behind cover, shoots a couple of times. Does a reload. There you go.
She's still up.
A few more rounds. Drop it.
Hold on.
And that's basically it. So they're in no hurry right now.
6-1 Baker, we're at 1490 Perry. We need an ambulance and car's code 10 now.
Calls an ambulance.
Don't stay on the fucking ground. Don't fucking move.
Stay on the floor. Don't move. She's still moving though. She's still moving around.
Throw your gun out. Run over. Run to your side.
She's not obeying the commands. Probably because she's no longer capable of obeying those commands anymore. But it doesn't matter. You cannot really trust your life to a person that just tried to murder you by taking a few shots at you. So
6-1 Baker.
You have to be very careful even in these moments.
No officers are injured.
So no hurry. Trying to stay in, he could have stayed a little bit more in cover right now, but that's okay. The other officers doing the same thing on the other side. As always, you're watching this from the comfort of your home. Easy to judge everything, but we're trying to learn from these things, right? And notice the flashlight, how useful it is as he's using his radio. He has the flashlight in his gun. That's very important. Something you should get as well.
And I need somebody to secure the 7-Eleven for me and hold everybody that's inside. Let's move in.
They move in carefully, slowly, cautious.
Secure any females inside 7-Eleven.
Because you don't know if she's playing dead.
To the side over here. Come grab it if you can.
Flip-flops, not the best footwear to escape police. And they remove the Ruger 380 that she tried to use to kill those officers. And, well, they give her assistance, which, they get their gloves.
Perry and Colfax, give me a block each direction.
And, of course, it's not going to be doing her much good. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a good outcome. The officers are just fine. So what is that ended up happening here? Well, what happened was that she took off, right? As you see here, she went for a gun. She's walking away pretending she's no listening. I mean, she's no taking no orders from no man, right? But jokes aside, she's grabbing a Ruger 380 ACP pistol from that purse of hers. Now, the officer with the camera goes back towards his own suspect, blue shirt here, and he doesn't even realize that she took a couple shots at him. It's only after the other officer that is not seen in the camera who got those first shots on her, right? It's only then.
Oh shit!
Oh shit, because he didn't even realize. He pushes this guy down and he stays down because he doesn't want to get shot himself. But you see those shots being fired. All of those are from this other guy that you're not even seeing there in the frame. So when he gets on the frame, she's already down, but she's still holding the gun and still very much a threat. So that's why she keeps on shooting. And of course, he shoots very fast and a lot of bullets. Goes back, walks straight in line, which is usually not advised. You want to go diagonally, but going diagonally here means you're going to be exposed to that gunfire. Walking diagonally in the other direction means you're going to be going against this container, so he has to go straight in line, which sometimes you just have to. And does that, keeps on shooting, trying to stay behind cover, does a reload, then goes back at it. The other officer, which you see that the other officer there, he's taking cover himself. Now, he's not taking cover as well. I mean, again, quarterbacking this from, the safety of your home. Ideally, you want to take an extra step back. So moving back another step and be actually covering yourself. As you see there in the foot, he's exposing his entire body. He's not covered by this corner. Now, I do have this light post here that maybe is not allowing him to do so. So he may be trying to stay behind cover, and he may be covered by this post. Anyway, that's just something to keep in mind. And as I explained in my book, in Street Survival Skills, Ricochet will go straight in line. So it's not going to be bouncing back like a ball. It's not going doing this. It's not going to do this. It's going to be doing this and straight into this guy's face if a round ricochets and travels along that wall. Keep that in mind as well. So just a couple of things to notice and learn from this. But other than that, good. He's staying behind cover, apparently so, at least behind that post, I would assume. And then they move forward, and that's it. So yeah, they try to assist her. Of course, she's been shot numerous times, and she's not going to be making it.
Don't stay on the fucking ground. Don't fucking move.
She was pointing at the officers. That's why he kept on shooting, reloaded, and shot again. Because she was not letting go of that gun. Anyway, after that, one final little tip there to keep in mind. When all of this is done, they do check
him. Come here.
Come here. They check each other. See if he's wounded.
Okay. All right, you're good.
Okay, you're good. Why is this? Well, because in the middle of the fight, adrenaline pumping, he may not even realize that he's been shot. Because of the dark uniform, you may just have to actually touch and see if there's anything wet, blood coming out of somewhere, and you don't even realize that. And maybe you don't realize it and you say, oh, it's just a flesh wound. No, it may be a very serious wound. Maybe you're bleeding on the inside, and those seconds, getting treatment or not, may be the difference between life or death. Even if you didn't even realize that you got shot, you want to check one another, and this is usually you do it with a partner or some other member of your family or your group. So you check one another and see if you're okay. Okay, you don't have any holes, you're not leaking anywhere. Okay, you're good. Now you can relax a bit, right? So that's something you want to check as well, because if you just try, sometimes you don't feel it. Sometimes you're so pumped with adrenaline and so in the fight that you don't even realize you've been shot. So that's also a little tip right there. Folks, if you're interested in this or saying, Street Survival Skills would be very well suited for you because I cover a lot of this stuff. See you in our next video. Have an awesome day. Take care.